Good morning, Kirsten. Thanks for coming. You're so quick. Thank you. Thank you. You were waiting since last night, listening to your my replay videos. Thank you. Sometimes I listen to my own, my videos too. Not bad, not bad. That's why I pick up the same topic today. Prior to becoming. Hello, Adam. Thanks for coming. So my topic today is prior to becoming. I just listen to my replay videos. I just this may be still a good topic. So it was one like 3 years ago. I can copy paste here. Yeah, it was videos 3 years ago. You see, same realization, but 3 years later, I have a deeper understanding now. Prior to becoming, the being is prior to becoming a mom, a dad, a child, a doctor, engineer, and so on. Being is prior to becoming, and speaking, action, thinking. So this topic actually is wide and deep. Even prior to is not proper. But as word we can say prior to. Why I said even prior to is not proper, because being and becoming actually happens at the same time. That's my understanding. So to understand this, it's better to use a metaphor, a mirror and its reflections. A mirror cannot call a mirror if it cannot reflect things. The essence of mirror is to reflect. The moment the mirror can reflect, the moment is the moment the mirror exists. So mirror and its reflections coexist. Do you agree? What I'm saying prior to becoming is you notice the five sensory organs are working properly right now, and the sixth sense, the mind, is working quite well. While these six senses are working properly and efficiently, you can choose not to respond or do anything. You can pause and choose not to respond or react. That's why I say prior to becoming, to a word, to a talk, to speak something, to do something, prior to that thing, there's something deeper your being. All the five sensory organs, I mean the inputs of five senses and the output of your mind, are happening naturally. It's like bubbles in the ocean, in a lake. If you do see the spontaneous happening around you and inside you, you can choose to respond or not respond. That's the freedom. You can disengage and engage. You can disidentify and identify. You can zoom out and zoom in. You can let go and pick up. Now it's all your conscious choice, conscious speaking, conscious action, conscious thinking. Can you experience that? The pure observer is observing, or the observed, and consciously choose not to respond or respond. That's freedom. So I'm a practitioner of Chinese medicine, so we always talk about yin and yang, right? The yin and yang, the black and the white fish. The yang is like the yin and yang is like a moon, sun, female, male, down, up, inactive, active, night and day, winter, summer, water, fire. The list can go on and on. The dual world. But from my meditation, I realize yin and yang could be yin is the pure observation, yang is your action in terms of words, action, behavior, thinking. Any doing is the yang. Any non-doing is the yin. The pure observation without any doing is the yin. Yang is your doing. So normally people only see the black fish and white fish. Actually, there's a S line between the white and black. So that means that a dynamic harmony or balance between two forces. So you noticed your non-doing and doing, then you realize that is lying within you. You make that greatest harmony within you, doing and non-doing. You are in the Tao right now. You realize the Tao is working in you because you realize that greatest harmony of yin and yang. The Tao is manifested in two opposite forces, but now you can harmonize them within you. All our experiences, knowledges should be lead to this realization. Yin and Yang have different levels. If I say non-doing and doing is the greatest level, then Yin and Yang have many, many applications, small levels. Like if I say I shut up, non-talking is the Yin. Then when I'm talking, it is Yang. When you walk left, right. If left is yin, then right is yang. So it's always relative. When you raise up is the yang, then put down is the yin. When you look left is the yin, then look right is yang. How you define yin and yang is everywhere. Once you notice this, you notice yin and yang is everywhere and it's your realization. Now you can bring it to harmony because you realize it. And the campus in your heart, that campus is a dial. You can tune in. So there's external yin and yang, there's different levels of yin and yang, but you are doing and non-doing is the dial, okay? You tune in that dial, you balance yourself consciously. Maybe the outside world is in disorder, but you, if you find that harmony within you, that means no external disharmony can unbalance you, can, how to say, make you out of balance because you set that dial. in harmony. Do you follow? If I say yin and yang is the two poles of the magnetic field, yang is up, positive, yin is down, negative. Actually, yin and yang is the simplest way of looking at a circulation. If a circulation rises from the yin, then it spins. So in TCM, we have 5 elements. Okay, so the yin rise up, then become the wood. So the 5 elements is water, the negative pole, then it rise up, become a wood, is the uprising forces. Then it reach its top, yang, the maximum of yang, the fire. Then it will go down. When something reach its maximum, it will always goes down. It will always go down, right? Makes sense. That's how the world works. It goes down, become metal, and metal is the down forward forcing. It goes down and become the water again. So become the negative pole again. So negative rising, wood, fire, metal, water. So you see the yin and yang is actually in a dynamic circulation. And in Chinese medicine, we say the wood, the earth, the fifth element, is in the middle. It's like the axis of a door. Okay, it's in the middle. So these things, the door spins. The earth is in the middle. The earth contains the information to grow. It's like winter, spring, summer, autumn. Winter, spring, summer, autumn. So the earth experiences all these 4 seasons, right? Makes sense, actually. So the 5 elements is a more detailed yin and yang circulation. That's my point here. And once you see the yin and yang, and you see the exchange of yin and yang, they are interdepending, inter-canceling, also inter giving rising to each other too. It's very interesting. Without yin, without yang. The maximum of the yang is the minimum of the yin, but it always changes in a dynamic way. It's just like 4 seasons. The summer solstice is, we say, is the maximum of the yang. Then it is the starting of yin, because the yang is going down. Why I put this into the consciousness? Actually, once you have that pure observation, the power of pure observation, you see how things work in terms of the yin yang and five elements theory. This is so beautiful. I just recently tried to combine Buddha's teaching, with Taoist practice. Actually, they're talking about same thing, but they are using different terminology. Now I realize, I try to share with you guys, actually these 2 systems of one truth can match. Wow, that's good. I love this. And it matches very well. Okay, Adam, Venus, after watching our previous live session, I realized our understanding and awareness are limitless. Great. The operating system mind allows the user so to interface through the body and yeah, devices, any device. I like this. Yeah, that's a good metaphor. Operating system, the mind, the user. So, and the body, like hard drives, chips, right? The fans. Yeah, I like this. That's a good metaphor. Body, mind, spirit, the hardware, um, operating system, and the soul are one. So you must be an engineer. Yeah. You see that means truth is everywhere. It's depending on you to realize it. And it is always here and now. It never leaves us. We were dumb to see it. That's all. Now you see it. You come home. Self-realization need to be realized by yourself. Tricky of the words now. So also you can use the sometimes I like science, right? So you can use the torus. So if you look at the two poles, so then there is a torus circulation. So up is the yang, up is the wood, the maximum is the fire, going down metal. Metal actually is the fall. When English word autumn also means falling down. The leaves are falling down in autumn, right? So the falling force of that energy of nature is falling, it's going down. So in Chinese culture, we say the metal element, it's falling down, then reach its water, or to the another pole, the negative pole again, and rise up. It always like this. So you can see also this way too, right? Going this way, this way. Yeah, so it's a four-dimensional, or you can, if you look down at the top view and bottom view, it's different circulations, but it's one circulation anyway. Makes sense now. You see? I'll give you another example. Is now we are in the summer, right? In the spring, sorry. So the energy is rising in spring, and spring means spring, goes up, right? Spring out. You see spring and fall. Actually, you see English words is makes sense too. Spring out goes up. So the energy is going up in spring, reaches maximum at summer, the summer solstice, then goes down. Autumn equilibrium. Oh, sorry, I forgot that. There's 4 points, right, in seasons. Summer solstice, and winter. Then 2 points here. The day and night are equal. I'm going to say now we're in the spring. So the total energy, in general, the energy is rising. But in this very rising energy, there's small circles of going down. So if a day, the noon of energy, at noon, the energy is maximum. So in a day, it's a small circle. At noon, it reaches maximum, and at midnight, reaches minimum. So it's a small circle. It's like the small circle in a big circle of spring and autumn. Okay, this is day and night. This is 4 seasons. So in a small circle, if it's a midnight. You see that thing? the frequency is different, but in the uprising, there's a little small scale of going down. That's what I'm saying. So if you are yang deficiency, that means you are always feeling cold. You can try use summer or spring, use the sunlight to, like, you just expose yourself to the sunlight on your back. People love to that naturally, actually. Yeah, equinox. Yes, thank you. Yeah, the 2 points that day and nights are same. So if you're yang deficiency, you can expose yourself, at your back, using the big circle energy to increase your energy, yang energy, at the noon. So the top of the small circle, and especially when you goes up, the top of this big circle, the summer solstice, sorry. Then you can apply this maximum energy day and night and 4 season to your symptoms, like cold feet. That's why moxibustion. In Chinese medicine, we have the moxa or moxibustion to warm up your body in summertime. Makes sense, you see. So if you are more than 40 years or close to 50, 60, then you are more have tendencies to be yang deficient. You feel cold. So if you see yin and yang life circle, okay, this is newborn baby rising up, then like reaching your top of age, like 35. Okay, then like 0 and 1, 2, 3. Then the teenager maybe like 20 or 18 is really teenagers. A lot of hormones rising, right? You're so strong in sexual drive because the energy in you is so strong. Then reaches top at say 35, right? Then it goes down. In your whole circle of life. If you are reach your 40s, 50s, like going this less energy, then if I say this is birth and death too, so another circle of life and birth and death will go on again. So if your 40s, 50s, your yang energy is insufficient, then you use more like sun exposure to receive more natural energy. That makes sense. In my clinic, I saw more people like yang deficient, and yang deficiency makes your body pain. You have more how to say tendencies to become sick because the yang energy is less now. We're not strong anymore. We're not young anymore. And I'm 51, so I realize that. Just yeah. So try to explain this circulation of energy in day and night, in 4 seasons, in whole life. So this division could be applied to anything, right? So in Taoism we say 太极生两仪. So 太极, so the Taiji boxing, right? Taiji Chuan or Taiji movement. That the masters do that Taiji, right? So Taiji is a state before yin and yang. Taiji gives rise to yin and yang, two opposite opposite components, forces. 太极生两仪. Then from these two opposite forces creates this circulation of 5 elements, and the earth is the middle part, is the like axis of the door. Door close, door opening, door close, door opening. Then the axis is always in balance. We are here to find and realize that balance. Balance of your body-mind, balance of your alertness and calmness, balance of you and the other. This is the greatest balance. Okay, the balance between you and the other, between you and your partner, between you and your kids, your parent, your colleague, your friends. This balance should be recognized by yourself first. The inner dial of the yin and yang, your sympathetic nervous system and a parasympathetic nervous system. Meditation is to find that inner balance. And from this inner balance, you can, how to say, not influenced, not distracted, not disturbed by the chaotic world. That balance is changing the outer world. Do you follow? Because you're so stable, you realize that balance. Then nothing really outside can disturb you, distract you, disbalance you. Again, I've said this again and again. This is the difference between a worldly person and a sage. A sage realizes the harmony inside, and nothing can really influence it anymore. Twin Flame, Carol, thank you for coming. Hi, I've nearly missed you live as I was watching your early videos. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Equinox, yeah, the equinox. If you are 51, you must be an ox. Ox? Oh, so I'm a mouse. So I will become 52 at the end of this year. So anyway, I'm 52 now. You can say that too. Age, the physical age is not important at all. The whole purpose of life is to reach that inner balance. The whole purpose of all our experiences is to find that inner balance, original balance. It's like original phase of Zen Buddhism. This balance, this harmony is already there, only waiting for your discovery. No matter you're 10, you're 20, you're 40, you're 70, if at age of 10 you can realize this inner balance, that dial, then you must have a lot of, you're so lucky then. Because this realization have infinite applications. There's no ending of this its application. That's what infinity means. We are so lucky. We are living in a infinite possibilities. That's a Buddha's meaning too. A Buddha is the awakener. Let go all the limitations. The, the real reality contains infinite possibilities, potentials. That's how lucky we are, how precious we are. Once you can let go, truly let go and disidentify, then you set yourself free to infinity, free from a person, a social role, a finite body and mind. That's the whole purpose of life, and it is for everyone. Every philosopher, scientist is trying to figure out. Nothing can beat this realization. Adam said, right, everything outside consists of the mind. So quiet the mind, silence everything outside. Yes, quiet, quiet the mind. Let us see the world with clarity. I have said if you have a cup of water, there's some dirt in it, then you stir up that dirt in the cup, the whole water will become unclear, right? But you can leave that disturbance a while, and the whole the water is sitting down, the dirt drops to the bottom, and the water itself becomes clear again. Clarity is an outcome of quieting the mind. You see everything clearly as it is. You see the circulations of five elements, the yin and yang, everywhere, but you are in balance. And you see teenagers are, you know, and they have a lot of hormones. They behave sometimes aggressively, you know, they speak loudly, they said F word, they said S word. It's actually it's the yin and yang, or five elements of uprising energy working on them. So you have more understanding, and you have more acceptance, and you have more knowledge to teach them, or to teach them behave, how to say, properly. Clarity is the key. Clarity is the outcome of quietening the mind. That's why the Buddha's teaching, one of the four wisdoms, the greater mirror-like wisdom, is once you can quieten your mind, you are the pure observer and see what is. Shamatha, or the quietening of the mind, is the first step of awakening. Twin flame Taurus, I am an ox and my parents are mice. Good. So, so that means you're 39 or 27. Just guessing. Age doesn't matter. Your realization matters. But from my understanding, it's very hard for us to realize it in as teenagers. It's we more realize it after 40. So you experience a lot of things in life, then you try to draw a conclusion. Like why I'm suffering, why I'm so happy, who am I, why I'm having this life. After certain years of experience, relationships, then you try to draw a conclusion. Makes sense? Just like philosophers. Most teenagers, they don't. I mean, most, right? They they don't understand the purpose of life yet because they haven't finished the life or half of life yet. It's like it's better we have experienced teenagers, so go to college, then have a job, then get married, have kids. Then after you have kids or children like 5 years old or 8 7 8 years old, now you may thinking the purpose of life. Anyway, that's my experience, my path of awakening. I didn't ponder the purpose of life after I had my baby, had my 3 kids. Why I'm here? I'm just doing a job, having family, twice a year of vacation. That's all. So I ponder this question: do all the chores of life. That's all. So I began to study Buddhism, meditation. Then I have more understanding and I have more sharing here now. And thank you for coming. Sometimes I think my name is Anne, and that I'm a human. Your consciousness in a form of human, in a human mind, manifested as human mind. I'm always a twin flame Taurus. I'm always curious about people's uh, zodiac signs, not about their age so much. Yes, in Chinese culture, we have a fortune telling, studying the astronomy, studying the zodiac stuff. I had this conversation with my colleague, and he's very interested in this study of zodiac and the time and the place you were born. For example, every day we have thousands, maybe hundred thousands new baby born in different cities, places, right? So imagine two baby are born on same time, but one is in London, one is in New York. They are born in the same time, exact day, exact minute, but they have different location. So this different location in the fortune telling, they will make difference of your life because of difference of location. Anyway, I'm not very familiar with the fortune telling, but that's one of my interests now. Why I'm saying this? Because once you have the total picture, a totality of Tao, of what it is, then you can use this principle into every second level principles, like fortune telling, like zodiac, like even making money. You can use the universal forces to create a better life. But it's better for you to have that totality first. Otherwise, it's very easy to lost in that small circulations. You have to realize the grand circulation. Then you can zoom in to any small circulations of or any manifestations. Now, with that total understanding, I can understand every secondary circulation of principles. So that's I become so interested in anything and everything now. That's the magic play of the consciousness itself. We, the consciousness, is talking about itself, talking about its nature and its infinite applications. Do you follow? No matter what's your name, where are you, what's your culture, education, you are consciousness. Okay, in my understanding, you are the pure consciousness experiencing a body, mind, different culture, different perception. And you are the consciousness study a specific something. And I'm the pure consciousness studying TCM, acupuncture, all the bodies and minds are the application of one pure consciousness. Consciousness is studying itself through you, through me. It's wow. Once you have this understanding, oh, I'm just a neuron, a neural cell in this cosmic mind. And behind cosmic mind, there's an infinite pure field of intelligence. The Tao, the way, the pure land, the nirvana, the heaven, you name it. So Adam say, do you allow your children to watch 动画? Yes. They have good visuals and detailed pictures of Tao and Buddhism. I allow them to have. Yeah, sometimes we watch some movies about Chinese culture or the anime of Chinese culture, dragons, the supernatural, the like Kung Fu Panda, right? It's one of it. Kung Fu Panda, yeah, on the Netflix. Yes, sometimes we watch the anime of the green snake or the white snake. Yeah, we do. But now the Japanese anime is so dominant. They also watch that kind of type of, sometimes beyond my control. And Twin Flame Taro said, since I have started following your channel and your lives, I could easily achieve the 17th stage. Wow, so good. But the last couple days, events in my private life have started my monkey mind and emotions to spiral. It's good. It's natural too. So don't blame yourself. There's even in the big circulation we have up and downs. We have small circulations, right? It's going like this, you see? It's very, and this infinite circulations actually it remind me that that we say the moon, the earth is spinning around the sun, right? But the sun at the same time is traveling across the space, so it's doing this way. And if the sun is spinning how to say at to the center of a black hole, then the sun is doing this. So we are doing small circles in a greater circles. Make sense? Crazy. Everything spins. And means also means everything changes. So don't attach to something is always changing. That's the meaning of let go. That's the knowledge behind letting go. You cannot grasp anything, everything that is always changing. That's the true meaning of letting go. Because now you can see through, you see the nature of things. You can let go because you can see through. You don't force yourself letting go. Okay, you can let go because you are wise. Make sense? You can see through. You see the emptiness of things. You see the interdependence among things. Everything is empty. Also means everything is interdepending on every other thing. You see that totality now? It's the whole ocean in action, in different waves, forms, names, labelings, judgments. If you attach to that name and form, you suffer. Once you can see your monkey mind, that's the point of letting go, coming back home, the inner stillness and silence. It is easier to stay calm when I am by myself. To carry the stillness into the outside world is still challenging. Of course, we need the world to have the final examination. The world is the field of testing. Do you follow? A lotus cannot grow without the muddy pond. We need the world to grow. It's my job actually, tarot, channeling, and astrology. And that's why my channel is about astrology. But yes, on my path, I have realized that I need to cultivate stillness. That's how I found you. Thank you. We're doing our own job through different way, but the final destination is always same. Is universal. The truth. There's only one truth. Yesterday I watched a visual on VT, how solar system and planets are actually circulating. It's breathtaking. Yeah. Actually, that breathtaking phenomenon, well, it's not only outside, it's also in our cells, bodies, and mind. Have you seen that virtual enemy about how DNA, RNA works. The little, the small like Lego pieces, they try to, there's a carrier to that place and fit that like a switch. And then there's so many different Legos, but each Lego can match another Lego without any problem. And every minute, every second, your body is doing that. you know, nobody really knows why it happens that way. From a sperm and egg, now that two elements comes to four, eight, the 10-month pregnancy is a magic play. That's the magic play of cosmic intelligence. You are not doing it. I mean, maybe the real you is doing it, but the you have no personal taste right here. There's no personal individual identification. Even now, I'm talking to you, you're listening to me. That's all the cosmic intelligence in action. It's a total cosmic intelligence in action. That's why I understand you have to realize the extraordinary underneath every ordinary things. That's where you find the beauties of life. Nothing is ordinary when you see extraordinary. That's also the main principle from Sutra of Flower Garland. The Flower Garland Sutra says, one is all is one. This cup, I can see this cup, and the cup exists, is the manifestation of Heavenly Father. Heavenly Father is everywhere. Everywhere also means every when, here and now. I will test my stillness in the outside world step by step. Yes, that's a good idea. Any questions or sharings still? Maybe that's the end of this session. We are so lucky, dear Dharma friends. Become the one you realize the truth. It's your birthright. Don't waste this life. Discover your preciousness. Sorry.
Call from
A man who could see without his eyes opened. Yeah, we don't see, we can not only see the world with our physical eyes, to eyeballs, but we can see the truth with our heart, an open heart. The heart is identical with your pure awareness. Your pure awareness right now is infinite big and infinite small, unobstructed. It's the nature. You cannot see the nature because the awakened mind, the conditioned mind, we are so precious. Once you find your preciousness, the light of that diamond of recognition will shine. The light of consciousness can illuminate every content of the consciousness consciously. That's crazy. You become a rising star, not a star in the, in the world, okay, a star in the cosmos. Also, maybe a star in the world too. It's crazy. Uh, okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you. So I will read your names. Person, Adam, Twin Flame, Andy. Yeah, I think that's all. And myself, Don. Thank you. Thank you. I won't see you next. I won't see you tomorrow because there's a Buddhist festival tomorrow in Vancouver, and I am a volunteer there. It's starting from 8 o'clock, so I have to drive there and do some job physically in the real life. Thank you for your JD-like wisdom. Thank you. Thank you. See you. Thank you.